Hi everyone, it's Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you like my new little setup. I finally figured out how to use my DSLR camera to film videos, so no longer using my shitty little webcam. Today I want to show you the first build I did using the items from the new Sims 4 pack, High School Years. It's not in the high school world, and I only filmed about half of the speed build. So instead, I'm going to do a tour. I've never done a tour before. I'm just waiting for the lighting to get a little bit better. I have not updated MC Command Center yet, and I tried using the advanced clock cheat, but it doesn't seem to be working. So where we are is we are at, I believe it's called the Starlight Lounge or something like that. You can download it off my gallery. I have a few named this, so you'll want to get the most recent one to get the most recent version we're looking at, and that's Hotel del Sol. And my idea is I wanted to do kind of like this 1920s inspired hotel for the Del Sol Valley Lounge, where they do the Starlight Accolade Awards. Sorry, it is so hot right now, and I had to turn off my fan to film this. So if I look sweaty and gross, that's why. So as you see here, I used a lot of stuff from the new pack, as well as existing packs. A lot from Get Famous, and the new rounded windows to kind of create this Art Deco inspired kind of like hotel. For my inspiration, I looked at a lot of Art Deco kind of architecture, as well as the interior is slightly based off of the hotel from American Horror Story Hotel, which, not a great show. That's a really bad season of American Horror Story. I think most seasons after season 2 just kind of go downhill. Even season 2, I guess you could say, kind of goes downhill. But yeah, as you can see here, I also used a lot of Realm of Magic, because I just like those round windows with like the little fancy detailing. I used these kind of these windows from Vintage Glamour, which I've never noticed that before. For some of these windows have hashtags instead of like these have like a name. Interesting. I've never noticed that before. Interesting. So my idea, like I said, was just to do, I wanted to do something very elegant, very 20th century, 1920s kind of vibe, as well as really using the items specifically from Get Famous and the new high school pack. As well as I did use a lot of other packs as well. For example, you're going to see a lot of stuff from the Vintage Glamour pack. You're going to see stuff from like Decor to the Max. You're going to see some stuff from My Wedding Stories. These little things here, I believe, are from Dine Out, I believe. Oh no, they're Get Together. So like I said, these like awnings. But my idea is I just wanted to make it look very fancy, very over the top, something that would really make sense for the Starlight awards to be held at. So just starting out, when you first come in here on the outside, like I said, you see some nice round bumps out, and then some kind of the more traditional bump outs we're used to. And then you have all the big windows. Here on the outside, I did use the new tiling, or it's not new tiling, the tiling that came with Get Famous, as well as like these little kind of like floor details that also came from the pack. Because I just wanted to make a very fancy, kind of almost like red carpet your Sims could walk down, especially like your famous Sims. And during gameplay, I always have like if they're coming here for something, I'll have like my famous Sim stand on one side of this like little fence. And in my experience, usually, but not always, the like paparazzi will be standing over here taking photos and fans and whatnot. Sometimes they'll also come back here, especially if they're gonna try to bribe the doorman. But anyway, so you come in here. I used this because I thought this was very fancy and nice. Let's go down. So you come in here to the main room here, and you know you have the guard, and then like the door. I have it set, I think, to level 3 celebrity. I think that's the default though. Here though, you know, we have these nice big posters that come with vintage glamour, and you come through here if you're, you know, bribe or fancy enough. And here's like the main, I guess, like what you might call like the hotel lobby. Like I said, here I use a lot of the new flooring from the high school pack because they went with like an Art Deco vibe. I used the very fancy, over-the-top kind of pillars from Get Famous, and these railings from Realm of Magic. And here I use these new arches from the high school pack as well. I really like them. They're very Art Deco, very fancy. Over here, I have the bar. That's a man with a pink afro. Good for him, I guess. Here, you know, like, so your Sims can come here and drink. They can sit here as well and kind of drink or chat. Here's a piano, so if you have a hired guest or a hired pianist, they'll come in and they'll play here. I originally was going to put it on the stage that's more this way where we can do like the Starlight Awards, but I thought it was probably more fine in here because you can kind of like sit in the lounge and like drink and chat while the piano goes off. In this room here, I kind of have it like as a formal dining room, specifically if your famous Sims want to get married on this lot. I thought this could be a fancy place for them to come afterwards. Here I used so the new table, like buffet tables from the high school pack, while using the Wedding Stories like drinking fountain. I have a table here with these drinks on, so you can do toasts. There's a dance floor with a radio. You come here, there's a table for the cake if you want. And then there's just a bunch of different tables Sims can sit at. If you want to come down here. In here, this is like where the Starlight Awards would be taking place, as well as this is where Sims can get married. I'm assuming if you want your Sims to get married here, you'll probably want to move the microphone, but you need it for the Starlight Awards. Here I used this this wedding arch from my Wedding Stories pack, because it just felt very like Art Deco, very modern to me. Let me just quickly... Let's take a quick look in here. But yeah, here's like in kind of first person mode, I guess you could say. You'll see there's some weird glitches with the round roof. I just say ignore those because there's really nothing we can do about that at this time. But you see, so your Sims would sit here during either a wedding or the Starlight Award ceremony. I also used the room dividers from, I believe that's Vintage Glamour, just to help fill up the space. Just because since it's a pretty identical build all throughout, like a very balanced build, there's just like these bump outs that I couldn't really find a good use for, so I thought that would be fine. Once again, here's a nice little, like, I guess, like first person look. In here you can look up over the landing, and you can see like up a few floors even, which is kind of fun. You'll see there's just a bunch of Sims up there. Yeah, I've noticed Sims in this build go on mostly on the first 2 floors, but there are 3 floors that you can go to. Once again, I just really love this seating area, the way I use both the decor to the max stuff, Vintage Glamour, and Get Famous all in here. I really like it. So this is the second floor. You see I kind of built this very fancy landing space. You come up here. I have some poker tables if you're sitting want to come play some like card games. I also have some chess tables so your Sims can like play chess and whatnot. Once again, your Sims, as you see here, it looks like Judith Ward and some other Sim are playing chess while some other Sims sit around and watch. Up here on the second floor, I also have like full bathrooms. Downstairs I have like 2 gender neutral bathrooms, but these are full like men and women's bathrooms that have multiple stalls and sinks. I really like how the bathrooms came out. I thought this was kind of like a fun idea. You come in, there's like this fancier tiling in here, and then there's off to the side the stalls, and then this kind of like bump out for sinks. I thought was kind of fun. Here's another glitch I've noticed. I think you only see it in build mode. Oh, you see it in live mode too. It's like this weird I don't know what it is. Is it like clipping? I don't know what it is. I've noticed really only with the circular builds though. You come in into here, and I have a bunch of these on the second floor. They're just rooms where your Sims can come get ready. If you want to like role play your Sims are getting married here, so they can hop up here and get changed. There's like places they can do their makeup. Same with another one in here, a place where you can do your makeup or get changed. There's a little seating area here. I also built this because I have the haunted lot on. So I have like a seance table if your Sims want to come here and like work on your seance, your medium skill. I mostly added this because when I think about like old Hollywood hotels, I feel like often old Hollywood hotels have like these stories and myths about being haunted and whatnot. So I thought that would be a fun addition. In here, once again, there's another room to get changed in. This one just has a big mirror and then a wall decal and then like a changing station. And then the one over here, once again, just another little changing room. So you got way your Sims, if they come here to get married, they can go get ready or whatnot. Up here on the third floor, which I don't really ever see Sims come up on, this is where there's like a big bedroom that your Sims can spend the night if they're getting married, if you want to like role play them staying at the hotel or whatnot. But you come up here, there's like a formal table if you want to like maybe have a formal meal with just a few other Sims or whatnot. You'd probably have to order the food or bring it here. Up here I have like a little photo station so your Sims can get their photos taken like here over this like little balcony area, and then there's a photo booth as well. And then here is the only hotel room in this alleged hotel. And here, there's like a little TV area, there's a bed, a walk-in closet, and a bathroom. So, just so your Sims can like definitely so you can role play what kind of ever story you want to tell here. And just once again, I have these. I don't know if it's a glitch. They don't really seem to be working. These lights, these spotlights for some reason. They were working the other day, so I don't know if it was with the new update that these are now not working. I know it happens every few updates that these for some reason don't work. But as you can see here, we have a lot of the new Art Deco kind of decor items. Here, a little seating area. So yeah, so this is the Del Sol Hotel, or Hotel Sol, I think it's called. I'm really happy with how it played out. I have a Sim here who's a celebrity who I like to bring her here. I always have her go to the Starlight Awards, even though she's a musician. She's like in the entertainment career, so I don't think she really would ever get nominated for anything, but who knows? But I always just like having her come here, and I also always like seeing other celebrities here, and also like the non-celebrities who like pay. Oh, you are a celebrity, shocking. The non-celebrities who like pay their way in. I think these are all celebrities. How interesting. A proper celebrity. Ooh. I don't think that's you, girl. Anyways, like I said, I have a lot of fun in this build. Feel free to download it off the gallery. Was really fun building with this. It was the first time I really played with the new round tool. And let me tell you, it's weird. It's a weird tool. It's definitely got some glitches to it at this time, and I kind of expected any new build tool to be a little glitchy at first, or there's definitely a learning curve. Like platforms when we first got them were a little glitchy. The new the rounded porches and stuff like that are still a little glitchy as well. So I kind of expected rounded rooms to be a little glitchy. Like as you can see here, like the lighting just does not work. The rest of it's like lit if it's outside, but this is lit as if it's inside. See a little bit of that here as well. And then on this side, So that's one thing with the new rounded wall tool I've noticed, is that they're a little glitchy. But overall, I really love that we have rounded walls, because now we can finally build like proper Art Deco inspired builds, or proper Art Deco, or even just like proper anything that's more circular. So I'm definitely interested to continue playing with the rounded tool, and this is definitely a fun way to kind of delve into it, because I've rebuilt this lot before. This is probably my third version of the Hotel del Sol build I've done, and all of them have been different variations of trying to recreate kind of an Art Deco feel with what we have in the game. But now that we actually have rounded tools and more, like we have these Art Deco pillars and Art Deco windows other than the square one, as well as these Art Deco roof pieces, like it's a lot easier now than it was before to really create something that feels like it's architecturally different than other things in the world. So I'm very happy with this tool. I'm very happy with the possibilities going forward. Like I said, if you want to download this, you can get it off my gallery. It's definitely one of my more recent builds, I believe. Yeah, it's my fourth thing on my gallery, my third build, but fourth item on my build at this time. Here's a look at the packs. I apologize, there are a lot of packs in it, and what's worse is some of them are also like, for example, like Cottage Living. I don't think I used one thing from Cottage Living. This is also a great tool for anyone who hasn't noticed. You can click on this and see what is used. I definitely suggest doing this like, if you don't own a pack, but wanted to see the build. You can definitely get a idea of what's missing. Because as you can see, like, you don't really need these for the hotel, for this build to work. So like, if you don't have Eco Lifestyle, you can definitely download this. Get Famous, let's see, I use, once again, these items, probably you can survive without these. You'll probably swap them out with other things. But like, if, for example, if you don't get Famous, I mean, you shouldn't get this build anyways, but it uses a lot of Get Famous. Same with the high school pack. I use a lot from the high school pack. So like I said, while there's some packs like Dine Out, for example, you can probably survive without this one single plant. Or Realm of Magic, where I use quite a bit of Realm of Magic, so you probably could survive without it, but if you, like, the railings would missing, so you need to replace those. Some bathroom wallpapers, or I don't even know where I use those. This wallpaper you would need to replace. Same with some windows. So it's definitely one thing I would keep in mind, is that some of these, if you don't own these packs, like, for example, you can survive without having Get to Work in downloading this build. But there are some packs you probably can't get away with as easy. So feel free to check this out in the gallery. Like I said, even though I use a lot of packs, feel free to take a look to see what's missing, because a lot of them you can probably survive without. I just have no self-control when I build. Make sure to check out my other builds while you're on the gallery. Check out some of my other videos while you're here. And I'll see you in the next video.